Welcome to Wild Things Ranch. We're excited to be here at one of our new listings, 8.5 acres, beautiful ranch house, and we're with rancher Bruce. So Bruce, tell us a little bit more about this property.
Yeah, so I wasn't always a rancher. I worked as an executive in Silicon Valley, and we wanted a place that was in the country and a short commute so that we could get away on the weekends and then make it back to Silicon Valley or San Francisco on the weekdays. We are 2 miles from the ocean, 5 miles from the Ritz-Carlton, 9 minutes from the children's school in Half Moon Bay, and here we are. All you can hear is birds chirping and the animals. So I've made the complete transformation from a desk job in Silicon Valley to a time when I'm 100% on the farm. So the property came with two old retired cows, and one of them was named Wild Thing, and we named the ranch Wild Things Ranch after the cow. And she had been taking care of the property for 20 years. Oh. She's no longer with us, but now we have a single cow, which we'll see in a minute, Clover. And then we saw the goats came from the petting zoo down the street at Elkis Ranch. And they have since had children, and now we've gone from 4 original goats, now we have 10. So
you do not have horses, however, this property is set up for horses?
This property could have 16 horses.
That's excellent. So Bruce, tell me about the, what are these, loafing sheds here?
Right, so this property comes with 6 loafing sheds, and the loafing sheds are places that horses or cows could get into the shade, stay out of the weather, and have babies. That's Mo.
Hey Mo, come on.
I think Mo has a crush on you.
Yeah, I like Mo.
And we're walking up here to the beehives and the pumpkin patch. It was really interesting, when we bought this property, there were bees living in the wall, and we had to get them out and put them into beehives. It was better for the building and better for the bees so that we can take care of them. That's Clover. Clover is our single cow now. Clover has 1 horn, so we like to call Clover our unicorn. You know, buying a ranch, you're gonna find some things that are not ready to go. You can see evidence here that there were bees living in all of the different, between the joists here. And so we spent about 8 hours in our bee suits with my bee mentor, a local named Surfer Ray, and we cut out the beehives from here and placed them all into the hives behind me there.
We can watch that morning sun coming up. We can watch that morning sun and we'll say, are we living the life and never saying goodbye, 'cause we found all that we've ever wanted.
So again, being a real estate agent, you just never know what your day's gonna bring. So today we're gonna check out the bees in a bee suit.
I guarantee, I'll be all you ever need. I guarantee, 'cause you belong in a magazine. You take my breath like a roller coaster.
So here we are in the barn, redwood ceiling, and we have 9 stalls all set up for horses. Yeehaw! So I felt a little cooped up at the office today, so thank you so much for letting me come down to the ranch and telling us about the chickens here. What do we have?
Well, one of the nice things about living in the country is that we've been able to raise and breed our own chickens.
Nice.
This rooster was born here on the ranch, and we're getting about 12 eggs a day. So
nice,
plenty of eggs to eat.
Nice.
For people who like eggs.
So Bruce, what do we have going on over here? This is a little surprise to me. Fish here on the farm?
Right, so we have about a 2,600 gallon fish tank, and what I'm doing is aquaponics, so sustainable farming, where we are growing vegetables on top of a fish tank. So both the fish are food and the plants are food.
Basically could be completely self-sufficient here on the farm.
That's right.
And this beautiful 2,700 square foot farmhouse features wood beam ceilings, hickory floors, and just imagine making your farm fresh eggs right here in this gorgeous kitchen with all the modern appliances as you look out to pastures and mountains.
Need a rainbow for clover fields. We'll open the sky, make the clouds disappear. For every day that the world makes us feel like giving up, we'll make our own luck.
Thanks for coming for the tour today of the ranch. We're really happy to show it to you.
Thank you.
And we've really loved living here, and know that whoever buys it in the future will really appreciate it.
Well, I'm sure they will appreciate everything you guys have done. You can really feel the love on this property. I mean that, like just the one with nature and all the animals. And it's just, I think, going back to the basics, and especially here in the middle of Silicon Valley and San Francisco and the Bay Area, to be able to see that people can actually live this lifestyle. And it's really inspiring. So we're signing off here at the Wild Things Ranch. Hope you enjoyed this beautiful little glimpse into what a lifestyle can be like out in the country. And you have the best of both worlds. You can have the best of technology and be able to live, you know, kind of the old school, down-to-earth lifestyle. So hopefully this gave you a little feel of the endless possibility country property can offer, from collecting your own eggs and honey to the high-speed internet and all the modern conveniences at the same time. So let's head over. I hear there's a little something brewing with the team, something to do with the world's largest hay maze. So let's see what's going on. All right, so the Kulda Group is here right now at Arata's Pumpkin Farm. Woohoo! And we are here with,
great to have you guys. Right on.
We are here with Chris and Suniva, and they're going to tell us a little bit about the history here of the world's largest hay maze. Okay, tell us about this. So, Chris, how many years have you been doing this?
Well, about 20 years now it has been, and it has become a tradition for a lot of people. It started all with just the idea of recreating the labyrinth, where my father was from, the island of Crete. And it's based on ancient Greek mythology. So it's a lot of fun. As kids study it at school, they come out and enjoy it here for a day.
That's awesome. So who puts this together? Who figures out the maze?
I design it every year.
Really?
And with the help of my son and a few other helpers, we create a different pattern so people don't get tired of the same boring maze, the same one every year.
And how long does it take to put this together?
Anywhere between 2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months they've been preparing for this. That's
crazy.
incredible.
And that's just a maze, not everything else we do.
Yes, and we see amazing train rides and petting zoos and pumpkins, so thank you. And this is what we've been talking a lot about Half Moon Bay and the lifestyle here, where we're so close to everything, but yet we're away, right? So we're 45 minutes away from downtown in Silicon Valley, city in Silicon Valley, and yet we can have this lifestyle.
This has been a destination now for a lot of people. Also the history of Arata Pumpkin Farm, the first pumpkins in the whole, if not the state, San Mateo County for sure. First pumpkins were sold here, so this is sacred pumpkin ground.
Wow, I love it.
And
we're on
even
sacred
before our
pumpkin
time.
ground. Well, the
1932. The story has it how the boys got a pumpkin from a friend of theirs brought it from the East Coast, Connecticut, field pumpkin. Those were the traditional pumpkins, and how it broke. And after a while, they took the seed and they planted it, and then they started bringing pumpkins out. And they started with a pony ride, had a cow, milking a cow for a bunch of people, and this whole Half Moon Bay craziness happened.
Wow. So you guys were here first because of the Arata Farm. You guys hear that? Well, we are happy and proud to be a part of this this journey with you guys. So I have a quick question. So we're going to be competing today. There's going to be a $50 pumpkin spree, cash pumpkin spree prize. So yeah, so for the winners. Okay, so I'd like to first ask Chris, what would be a good time to clock in? Like how long would a good sort of time look relative to maybe not such a good time?
I would say a lucky time. If someone gets lucky on the same path, maybe 10, 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes if you're lucky. What might an average be?
Half an hour. I'm glad that you guys are here. Have a great time. Break up in small little groups.
Yeah.
And I'll be here to see which is going to be the first group that makes it out.
Yeah,
I bet it's a girl that's going to come out first.
Yeah,
I know
very
that
good.
for a fact.
Okay. Are you guys ready? Pull the group. Are you guys ready to have a heyday and have a gorge time? Yes. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna up the stakes. I know we said it was a $50 pumpkin spree. The first prize is actually $100 pumpkin decor spree. Second prize is $50. Okay?
Are we all in? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gonna have a heyday and a really good time! Woo! Go, 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 go! Okay, so we're setting up Judy here. Judy knows the secret of the hay maze because she was here recently. So she is going to be the judge.
Flowers growing wild and green. Dig your nails into the dirt, then you find the seeds. Still singing, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Ooh, you know I can't stop, baby. I've been paralyzed by fear, but whenever you are near, I feel like I can live forever. I feel like I can live forever.
Looks like Brandon and Felicia made it out of the hay maze.
All right.
Only took a couple hours. Nice. We're glad you're back.